this is basically a combo mid-range deck. Taric got some buffs. He's up to 5 points of toughness now. When he attacks, he gives him and his supported ally tough, and then he copies the last spell you cast on only him this round. So the combo in this deck is Golden Aegis gives an ally barrier and then rallies. So you Golden Aegis targeting Taric, rally, and then you attack, and then Taric casts the Golden Aegis on the thing he's supporting and gives you another rally. So you basically, if you already had the attack token for the turn, you get to attack 3 times in that turn. And if you do this on your opponent's turn when they have the attack token, you get to attack twice on their turn. Past that, we just got a bunch of other like tricks and stuff for Taric. We've got some sharp sights, some pale cascades, we got gifts from beyond, which can make some pump spells or some utility with stuns or some damages. And we got some other interactive cards like Laron Protege and Screeching Dragon. And we've got Big Daddy J4 here at the top to help us pick things apart. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this. I played a different variation of this a little bit off stream, and it felt quite reasonable. I think having a pseudo combo finish in your mid-range deck is a good place to be in this format. Yes, that is correct, Violet Journey, and that is exactly how that works. Spider-Man is excellent. It's quickly become one of my favorite all-time games. Insomniac is just an excellent game dev studio. They're very good at what they do. Looks like we queued into a pseudo mirror here, probably 2 Jarvan, 1 Garen, I imagine. The fact that they have Solari Soldier here probably bodes well for us, I imagine. Because we're playing Screeching Dragons to be a little bit bigger. So I imagine being a touch bigger is good for us in the mirror. The Runeterra overlay should show everything on the board. Oh, no, it doesn't mouse over their deck. It does not show what's currently in their deck here. Only stuff in play.
Gems are superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
Bad for the teeth, though.
Each life a rare jewel.
So they're likely on a bunch of sharp sight. We'll see how they attack here. Probably don't want to put this in front of the 3-2.
Honor guide me.
We just take a hit for 6 here. That's rough. So I was gonna play Sojourners, but I think since they ate our Taric, we now just Screeching Dragon. I'm not doing enough Runeterra to do regular spoiler stuff, I don't think, Tongsby. So it's my overall opinion on the new D&D set. I would encourage you to check out the spoiler review I posted yesterday. Unless you want just like a quick 1-sentence thing. In that case, the designs are sweet, but they're not powerful enough to likely have an impact in Standard or Historic, so the set's kind of DOA in anything other than Standard 2022. Yeah, this Aegis is really bad, because I get to eat 2 other things here. They basically just like cast their Aegis to protect their Enter of the Stones, which is a pretty big spew of a powerful spell like that.
No.
Yep, take one. Under their hand is just like a bunch of bad cards.
Strength and grace.
Beauty in the blade. Beauty in the blade.
No breaks till the next cliff top.
Uh-huh. Celestial power.
Alright. Sharp Sight or Pale Cascade here. Because Dragon Boy is going to get to eat this.
Hardly fair.
Hold.
They could have a trick here to get us, but that's fine. Alright, so this game is super over then, right? Are we done here? We're done here. Alright, good check, good check. BT Dubs, I'm not crazy. Mountain Sojourners was a 2-5 at one point, right? It's up to a 4-5 now post buffs? Okay. They Omega buffed it. Okay. Now the deck is available on your screen via the mouse over overlay. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad they buffed them both up. One thing that is consistent across card games is that they're way more fun when the companies managing said card games take an active part in managing them. Like, I can definitely trace my dissatisfaction to both when in both various Runeterra and Magic formats, to like when things have been left to stagnate. So it's really great to see them like pump things up like this that aren't seeing play. With the goat draw, our hand has a really solid curve here. Well, there's a pre-order on Arena for D&D stuff. There is. I have purchased a $50 pack myself. It should be up until the patch tomorrow morning. Should be 2 different pre-order packs. Make sure your client's updated.
I'm not afraid. Just a wee bit plain.
What's going on, Manny? Yeah, they did. They did a huge balance patch. It's been pretty reasonable.
Should have stayed home, pal.
Hope your vacation's going well, Maddie. You have a safe travel back.
Beauty and life.
Can you post, if you have a Yeti build you like, press a pic, can you link it in chat?
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
You're Taric, the Protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
Okay, so I think we gem this, Pale Cascade this, and then this will get 1, 2, 3 more, and then we have Golden Aegis this round. Oh, I don't actually have Golden Aegis this round. That's fine though. This is still really good. So we'll do this. We get to draw a card, and now her buff carries all the way down. This is gonna end up a 6-5 with tough.
Hold tight.
She transfers her support all the way down the support tree. They kind of combo through each other here. Would not be surprised to see a destroy target damaged unit on my Taric here. Still a very solid turn for us regardless. Thanks, Precipic. Love it. I love it when you talk sample sizes to me like that. We're just banking spell mana this turn.
Never lost a fair game. Soak it in.
Yeah, at least it was Scorched Earth and not Guillotine. Guillotine would have been a real blowout there.
Keep up, keep up. No breaks till the next cliff top.
Uh-huh.
You think I should Aegis for J4? I don't know. I think I kind of like... So if I play Sparklefly this turn, I can open attacks with J4 plus Aegis next turn, which sounds kind of appealing. So I think I like Sparkle, and then we'll open attacks with J4. And then Aegis after. Woohoo! Alright, so this card comes into play attacking for free when you open attacks like this. So J4 is going to get in and hook up and down over there. Although actually I should hook like this, and then J4 is going to hook Twisted Fate because J4 has a barrier, right? Let's do that. And these carry down, so this gets big and this gets big. For Demacia!
Destination in sight.
So long, farewell, I'll see you on good day.
Fine work, soldiers. Fine work.
Fine work, soldiers. We thoroughly ran our opponent down there. Alright, so there... I believe this is usually a Yeti deck. I think we want a mulligan for curve. Actually, do I want a mulligan for curve, or do I keep my combo here? It might honestly be right to keep the combo and mulligan these two looking for cheaper things. I think I'm gonna keep Aegis Taric here. Look at that. A true skill game, chat. Alright, looks like Poros. The fact that we're attacking on odds here is pretty good for us. We'll get to play Taric on their 4, and then on our 5, we'll get to attack with him in Aegis. Our opponent is very daring, Chip. Either way, our combo we start here should be decent. If they have Poros snacks next turn, we could be a little bit sedge, but... think we definitely do this. Poor war chefs. Poor war chefs, you are really not a 2-3 anymore. This might be a wait for Jarvan to Golden Aegis. This might be a Taric into Screeching Dragon. I guess this is fine. We're in an okay spot. Need like more poros next to really run away with it here. I have a Screecher next turn. Along with this and this.
Each life a rare jewel.
I'm supposed to do that and buff Taric up.
Never submit.
So next turn is 6, which means if I bank one more spell mana next turn, we'll be able to Jarvan plus Aegis on 7, which actually lines up perfectly with our curve here, because we'll have 6 plus 2, so I'll be able to spend 5 and carry 1 over to carry 3. Yeah, we have the just full combo kill on 7 here, which is great. That's pretty good too. Honestly, it's probably these two. Because then Taric's gonna level as well. We just have to like not die this turn, which shouldn't be too hard. Knock on the desk here. I got a couple of poros next here, but like the Aurora Borealis, while really good while going long, like my opponent spent 6 mana not impacting the board, which means they're going to be pretty far behind here because we're not trying to grind, we're just trying to kill them.
This is rather
You want me to Aegis now? Really? Why don't you do that? Like they can't really do anything too scary. I guess if I Aegis now, it means they can't poros next and I get to eat their board. Maybe that is good. I think you've convinced me that that's good. I'm gonna do the Mentor of the Stones first though.
Sure, you're all shiny and majestic.
But yeah, I think killing these before they get a chance to like deploy and then. Yeah, I think this is actually really good. You're right. I'm gonna have another attack token. Oh, this doesn't kill this technically. And then next attack, it'll kill it because it's bigger from the Fury. Yeah, this is the play.
unyielding.
And I'll probably crack this open and give me some gems here. Nice slivers deck.
Preserve beauty and protect all life.
Oh, it's my turn now? I can open attacks? Okay. No! J4 was coming into play! Come back!
Victory is a thing of beauty.
I think that's basically where we just ended up, Precipic. If you want to play mid-range, you have a pseudo combo finish in your deck. Like, even we played a Malphite deck the other day, and Malphite is kind of like his own self-contained combo in a way. Who is this? I think this is a champion skin. That's Riven. God, their skins are so good. It's just incredible. What am I doing? I think I'm full mulliganing looking for curve. Looking for 1s and 2s here. Nice.
The sun rock got me good. Anything else?
So, TF Swain, I think I would classify as a control deck, Lampton. And part of the reason why TF Swain is good is because Leviathan goes over the top of a lot of things, right? I feel like control decks in Runeterra just have a very different dynamic on average coming from Magic. Like Runeterra control decks tend to play to the board more.
Heart and blade, both broken.
Kind of getting pushed around so far. I guess we'll do this and trade for the 2-1. They didn't want to trade here. That's interesting. Next turn we can do this. I might actually gem the Sparkle Fly. Keep our life total high. Mystic Shot, Sedge. That's good to be back doing some Runeterra stuff, Judgeinator. I'm glad they adjusted their formats around a little bit. I'm fine with this trade. It might be right to lead on Sojourners here, actually, because if they have Thermo Beam.
Once I stamp papers, now faces. Prime and ready.
I thought they said this climb would be a challenge.
System upgrade. Fire till nothing moves.
Just a little farther.
Yes, yeah, those silver borders are cosmetics. This is also an alter art for Riven the hero.
Finally, peace.
Vi stands for vicious.
Yikes. So I think I'm supposed to gem the Sojourners here, so that way if they open challenging with this, they trade, right? Although I suppose they have Riven weapons in hand. Scorched Earth is terrifying. I think we're about to get got here, Chip.
Disengaged.
To serve the greater.
Ooh. 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 So you're saying there's a chance. And we can play...
Tell me, Sage, what does my future hold?
Vision hazy. Please ask again later.
Sirodech.
I give you... I'm too airborne.
Let's just take this hit since it's overwhelmed from this. It's only blocking one. I'm trying to draw a unit here.
System upgrade.
That is quite a unit to draw.
And grace, beauty in the blade.
Beauty in the blade. Do we have something lifesteal this turn? I think we do, right? I believe 2 of their cards I don't know are blade fragments at the moment. So this is getting 4, so it's 6, 7, 8. I can eat the Captain Fair on this turn.
Keep going.
I don't know that this is going to be enough, but we're doing our best with what we've got.
Your fate was written.
They still got 2 decimates and this and some blade fragments here. Oh, and Vi's leveling. I think we're still dead here.
Safety disengaged.
Yeah, the overwhelmed Vi. With the decimates here. It's fine, can't win them all. Yeah, Gifts had some good utility there, I agree. Even though we lost the game, that definitely showcased some of the reason why Gifts is good. You do, Yoda. What's going on? Thanks for sticking around. Oh, look at that. We even drew the combo as our last card. You love to see it.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Available in minus 28 minutes. Maybe refresh your thing. Actually want to War Chefs here. And then we can Taric and War Chefs with this will be able to attack into the Puff Cat Peddler here.
I bring clarity.
Have a mushroom.
Have 3. I guess I lose this here.
Eat up.
I'm still supposed to take this attack.
Meddler, not a meddler.
Not a meddler.
There they go.
Still rough.
More so of regret. There was a little fella asking for me.
is but to do and die.
Okay. I have double Aegis next turn.
Ooh, quite a collection.
This matchup feels hard for Demacia? I don't know. Seems like we're in a good spot. I guess if they have another double freeze here, we could be in trouble. Do I actually rally this one? Because I want this to be able to attack into Teemo. Yeah, like this attacks, and then I get another attack, and then I Golden Aegis to get attack, and then get another attack.
Raise our banners. Demacia prevails.
Demacia prevails! Tiny Stinky Mushroom 0. Demacia prevailing 1 chip. Sparklefly's actually pretty bad in this matchup, right? They're not very aggressive. This is a little sad when we're attacking on evens, but it's fine. Bank some spell mana here so we can sharp sight around a pale kit, or what's it called? Make it rain.
Break their spirits and their swords.
And their souls.
This is my opponent.
Looking into the future, I see
Purple? I think I use the sharp sight so that way this doesn't trade with the 1/1 spider. Although I guess if they go 1/1 spider and they have another make it rain, I'm a little sad, but that's fine.
be nothing left when I'm done.
Okay.
Got a surprise for him.
We just Taric.
Don't worry, I am here.
I'm not worried. Should I be worried?
Should I be worried? Oh, the keg gets us. That card is really good. Monster Harpoon is very strong. Kind of getting picked apart here. Do this first, that way if they have Twisted Fate, they might play him out.
I'm always up for a round or two.
I think I just let this die.
Partner.
Strength.
And then this way, if they throw a 2/2 in front of this, I can use Pale Cascade to get the trade. I think I'm just summoning a 2-drop.
This'll send them running.
Oh, I probably should have, gemmed that to play around the kill of damaged. I guess I was gonna get something at some point. Alright, dodge a boat, we can dodge a ball. We can't kill a Leviathan if they just take the pass here, though, which I think is likely if they have one. The gems are face up. So I have to imagine if they have a boat, they just pass.
Deal me in. Something for all of you.
Alright, I'm gonna gem this because it's our last resource, so that way they can't kill this with a deal target damage thing before it gets to kill Twisted Fate. Just again, trying to keep this not damaged to avoid that card. Taric! This Twitch stream is pre-recorded in front of a live audience.
I don't change fate, and I can see it.
Don't worry, I am here.
They're not getting to play a draw too is really strong too. Should make a point to play this deck at some point. They played a Whispered Words. I guess they had salvage before, right? This just doesn't this can get cheaper.
Protect all. Unyielding.
And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and hook this one because I don't want this to be damaged. This says tough. And then we have open attacks here, right? Do I just open? Is there any reason to open, or do I play GOAT? Yeah, they are immortal on this open is accurate. Well, obviously we'll jump first, but like, sure. Is it right to just hit them for 6 and kill this? Probably.
There is nowhere left to go but up. Shatter them. Unyielding.
Plays around another century. Yeah, that's true. They did a really good job in their most recent patch, adding a bunch of small visuals to represent things, like Taric's shield here, and they gave a small animation to Sharp Sight, letting you block elusives. Great stuff overall.
Loyalty through conflict. Their time has come.
I agree the spell shield change is a little medium. It's less obvious. I think I just pass here and see what they do. Yeah, we definitely aren't beating a Leviathan. Okay, so I'm gonna gem both of these to play around your damage stuff, and then we'll get the stun here.
I will break them. Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
Yeah, close game.
Through the coral.
Forward!
I'm surprised, like, when we peeled that Taric, he almost drug us back into the game. I thought we were pretty far out of that, and actually ended up being really close at the end. Need to change the game board that lets me click on it. It's big sad. Oh, the KDA board. Let's do the KDA board. It's been a while since we've heard KDA beats. Some of our electric music, chip. Yes, this is likely Yetis. Our hand is not great. Need some help. Yeah, Gifts is a 2-drop on 3. You're not wrong. It's better than bricking. Gifts it is.
Trap is set.
What do we want here? Like a goat?
Hot on the trail.
Could be worse. Thanks for the 17-month silence. Good to see you back.
A rare jewel.
This might be a Pale Cascade Punch. Yikes. So it's a Sharp Sight Punch. It gets Taric leveling. Gets us a little bit of life back.
Over there.
Hope for that. And then we're not dead next turn, which sets us up for Sojourners on their turn into a big Aegis turn on our next turn. Oh, I have the big... Wow. Yeah, the The Yeti deck.
You're Taric, the protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
Yeah, I think we have a shot too. I agree. No, I think you're right. Sparkle Fly's a fucked up card, chat. Do I Pale Cascade here first? I don't really need to draw cards, right? So I think I Pale Cascade to start. So that way this gets bigger and we gain some more life back.
Everyone okay?
Never submit to preserve beauty and protect all life.
Yeah, card advantage does not matter currently. Is accurate. I get 2 more attacks this turn with Aegis plus Taric. They could have something like a Thermo Beam. Oh, man. I guess we Sharp Sight here and hope to find, or we Pale here and hope to find a Sharp Sight or another Pale. And then we're still gonna be dead on their backswing, right? That was,
Outrageous.
The Yeti and the Elnum decks, I think, have been the biggest turnoff for me this season. I've seen a lot of people talking about, I've seen a lot of people talking about Lurk being high rolly, but the Lurk deck actually has a lot of predict to set itself up. And like my opponent that game had to have Ancient Yeti in their opener and then double Abominable Guardian and then also had double other. Yeah, Lurk has a lot of consistency the way it's designed in the cards that it's playing. The Yeti deck has absolutely no setup, and it's too difficult to interact with because the units are too big. The Lurk deck you can also interact with via combat a lot because their units don't have a lot of toughness. Yeah, the play patterns on the Yeti deck are very, very, very medium.
Break their spirits and their swords.
See, Precipic, that list right there is exactly why I like getting deck lists from you and talking about formats, because that's literally my list. It's just like, it's actually just like we're on the same wavelength. You get me. That was like technically a 3-for-1, right? We killed like 2 of the things, plus we took a Thermo Beam, so like, seems like a solid exchange for us. Thanks for the follow, Water Megan. Good morning. Is anybody new to the channel this morning, like Water Megan hanging out while we play some Runeterra? Welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do a lot of Magic the Gathering. They've got a new set releasing tomorrow, so we're playing some other things today. I also do a little bit of Runeterra here and there. Game's a lot of fun when their format's decently managed. Their most recent balance pants was decent. It works exactly how you want it to, Candio. We're basically playing a Taric Golden Aegis combo deck.
Sharp.
Feel the sizzle.
No one goes hungry.
It's not infinite. Yeah, it works twice. If you want it to be infinite, it doesn't work that way.
You!
Thanks for the follow, Russellcat. If you're looking for more Runeterra stuff for myself, and it's your first day dropping in, I've been playing a few days a week, and now all the decks that are sweet end up on my YouTube channel. So there's 3 or 4 videos up there since the recent patch with different decks I've been enjoying. Is it crazy to just, like, sharp sight this to heal it for the turn?
If you're into coughing.
I think I'm kind of into that. And then, like, next turn, we open on J4. You want to Aegis them this turn? If I bank spell mana, I can open on J4 into Aegis after next turn. Which I think is fine. I think I want to just, like, heal this. Because the temporary boosts heal the toughness on these things. Yeah, then we get really solid open attacks with J4 hooking this, and then we Golden Aegis and get 3 attacks this turn.
Into the face. No quarter.
Unyielding.
Unyielding. They did release Echo in the most recent patch. Our opponent is playing Mono Echo currently.
With me. We fight till we're ragged. Then we fight again.
Echo!
I think the Zillion Malphite deck is my favorite thing I've played this season so far. We're gonna get back to that at some point for sure. I want to try a bunch of different things, but I think that one's in the lead for my favorite that we've played.
To protect all.
I can get 2 more attacks here, so I'm gonna go ahead and Aegis this one because these other things survive as is.
And protect all life.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Yeah, Runeterra's economy is awesome. It makes it really easy to, like, bounce in and out of the gameplay. Zillion and Malphite. So I looked at the Talia Malphite decks, and they're very similar to the Zillion Malphite deck we played Precipic, except I don't really feel like there's many landmarks you really want to copy. Okay, I like how Zillion fills early on curve. And Time Bomb. Time Bomb's like a decent effect in the mid to late game. The smoothing from Zillion's Predict is also valuable. We're attacking on evens. I'm looking at these, looking for Taric. Keeping both of these seems fine. Maybe I want a challenger. Maybe we'll mulligan this so we have a better chance to get our 1-drop. Your next like Mono Fiora. Oh, this is the double strike thing, right? I don't know. We might be able to combo them back. I have an Aegis.
If it's made of sand, I
It's on my YouTube. There's a Runeterra playlist.
Carrots can fly, Riv. Okay, okay. Ow.
Man, that's pretty good. Alright, so we take the pass. I assume they're gonna attack. And then we'll play this post-combat. Because if I play this, it gets vulnerable.
You got caught. Mystical levitation requires concentration.
And I think we hook this so they don't have free eats on here. Honestly, it might be right to just pump this up too instead of the goat. Well, I guess pumping the goat means this can't block it. I push more damage. I go either way. It could be right to prioritize this. Ten in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I've talked about. I really wish they would add a counter for the number of cards in your hand, but I'd also honestly, I'd settle just for. Can we get like make my hand glow when I have 10 cards in it? Can I just get like some kind of visual indicator that my hand's gonna overdraw if I go to draw another card? I think that alone would be good if they don't want to put a number on the interface somewhere. Just like, make my hand glow or something when it's full. Hands right. Thanks for the 17 months. Welcome back.
A little further. Bingo.
Do I want to sharp sight this turn or do I want to like deploy a blocker? Kind of think I want to deploy a blocker and get set up for next turn.
I'll get us to the peak, no matter what it takes.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
And you won't believe what we found today.
Oh, this charger's gonna get to eat this now.
Business as usual.
The problem with not making a play is I guess my opponent's deck's aggressive, so maybe they don't want to give up their attack, but like they could skip their attack and I'm at 10 cards in hand. And they just like kind of get me that way. Which doesn't sound great. So, like, you're right, assuming my opponent is guaranteed to attack. That's a lie, but I don't think they're guaranteed to attack necessarily. Are we obligated to give lifesteal this turn? We might be. If we don't kill Severe, the game goes poorly. You think we need to kill her? Yeah, it's probably accurate. I have Sharp Sight to hopefully not die to Elusives next turn.
Gonna find a gift for Renekton! Right, Arda? Stay focused! You're dead meat!
I have to have this Sharp Sight to block an Elusive next turn.
Time is clear and get paid.
Okay, now I just stunned something, right?
They'll never see us coming.
So we're dead, right? Sedge. Yeah, not a whole lot to do there. I guess I technically should have dealt 3 to their thing. Nah, that doesn't play around Twin Disciples. Stunning was right, but they all lost too. They all lost to deny. So, do I understand it correct? The Viego champion that's coming for Runeterra is releasing into League of Legends at the same time? Or is it already a champion in League of Legends? He's already in League, okay. He's just having a big party in the universe, okay. For the 33 months, Twin. Welcome back. Tough is a little annoying. Do I want to play this and pick a moon weapon now so I don't spew the mana? Kinda don't hate that. Oh, I'm just gonna pass. I mean, I don't think a lifesteal unit would have swung any of these games that we've played. Like that last game we were at exactly 0, I guess, but like the odds of like swapping a lifesteal unit and it being one of the cards that we, like cutting it for one of the cards we had in our hand that game is like pretty negligible. Okay, so now we're gonna drag in, and then we'll open attacks on J4 next turn to try and kill some of these poros. Playing this was wrong. They should have just attacked me for 7. I'm gonna pump the dragon So that way it takes less damage this turn.
No quarter!
Are Poros good? Yeah, both Poros and Yeti seem to have decks that are playable this season. The Yeti deck's super high rolly. So next turn, I could Sojourner and Aegis. And this striking will level Jarvan. They do have another Poros next here, so these things are currently 5/5s basically. A nice clean 20 thanks to Sparkle Flies though. It's an interesting play. Surprised they didn't push there.
Our steel will stand firm.
Means I get to attack in with this for free.
Ours is soldiers of Demacia! Stand with me! Ours is but to do and die.
I actually haven't generated a Cataclysm yet with this card in this set because, like, our opponents just keep dying the turn he levels. Still haven't generated a Cataclysm.
Raise our banners. Demacia prevails.
Demacia prevails. We're just like, no level champions for you, Jeff. Well, I started the stream today, Dougie, with the intention of playing a Cord League before we started Runeterra. And Mono has downtime scheduled at 11 a.m. Central Day, so an hour from now. And I was unaware that they turn leagues off apparently over 3 hours in advance of that. Which is just nonsense. I was like, okay, I start at 8. A Cord League takes 2.5 hours. Usually we'll have plenty of time to play 4 or 5 matches. But then, you know, Wizards did Moto things. It's a great drop. Get to go. Protege this turn into Taric, Pale Cascade Ship next turn.
Strength and grace. Beauty in the play.
I'm ready to shine.
I taste purple. Yay.
To protect all.
Hardly fair.
Never submit.
you?
Guess they could have a deal too here, but that doesn't even work, right? Because this is tough. Taric's a tough mutter, chat. So, do we do this? I guess it depends on what they do. Hopefully they play Karma.
Walking is strange.
Walking is strange.
You're Taric, the Protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
Good luck on your journey. I think we just do this, and then we open with J4 next turn. Relaner, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yes, if you leave the slot next to J4 open, Taric gets supported. Or next to Taric, J4 gets supported. So they have a Mystic Shot here as well, then I assume.
Hold the world within.
Either get excited. I assume this is dying. About Thermo Beam, maybe? Either get excited, sure. Wow, they've been to Karma.
Go without me.
Deal.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, I think you're right that it's probably worth doing this again.
You're Taric, the Protector.
Climb well, and good luck on your journey.
Stay focused.
Do I want to buff here and level Taric? I probably do, right? So next turn, if I don't buff, next turn I have 9 mana, which isn't enough to Aegis and J4 anyways.
It's time to shine.
Everyone okay?
Unyielding. I am the protector of the mountain.
He's a thick boy, chip.
What are you?
Yeah, Mystic Shot here. Gusset Bomb, sure. I think I want to unit... into open J4 here. So we'll drop a Screecher, and then next turn we'll have J4 plus Aegis.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Okay, so with this play, I probably want to play Laron Protege, so that way I can Sharp Sight to eat Ezreal, right? You want to Aegis now? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'd rather Aegis when I have Taric J4 out.
Swords.
Night falls.
Careful.
This will not take long.
Yes, Taric doubles up Aegis. It's the basis of this deck, basically. Wow, and we got a Concussive Palm out of them here. That's fantastic for our opens next turn, plus the Aegis. Water Megan, thanks for the brand new sub. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel.
Just a little farther.
Okay, so we'll hook this here. We'll hook this here. J4 comes down swinging.
Ours is soldiers of Demacia! Stand with me!
Stand with me.
Ours is but to do and die. I see every move.
We haven't seen a deny yet out of them, so this Aegis could get denied. And cooking the other 3-2 is correct to keep Sojourners alive. Yeah, quite possibly. Especially if I was planning to do this anyways. I think you're right.
No quarter.
Hey, do you have a deny? So here's a thought. Do I Cataclysm the Ezreal to bait a deny so I can kill them next turn with this? Because if they don't have a deny, they're probably dead either way, right?
Prepare yourself. We move soon.
Oh, it's probably better to do it this actually, right? Oh, I could play out Bird first, that's true. Although I guess getting this Will of Iona is better, so this is better.
No quarter.
They don't know what they're up against.
Ezreal leveling's a touch scary. This downside here.
With me.
I will play my part.
Yikes. One could argue I'm a master at baiting chat. Pew 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 pew. Survey says
Firing.
go gadget Ezreal nerf. No, chat. No, the 0 mana thermo beam. Oh no. Why you gotta do me dirty, Ezreal? Man, get gotten.
Tend to the wounded.
I ain't even mad.
Pray for them.
I'm a little impressed. That was sick. Opponent played that well. I wonder if they had the deny or if they pulled it off the will. Trying to play around the deny might have cost us that. Maybe I was just supposed to YOLO the Aegis. The turn prior that we got concussive palmed. I guess if I Aegis the prior turn. Yeah, I think the play was correct. I guess if I Aegis the prior turn, we get concussive palmed off of it, so it's like kind of a wash. Alright, so almost assuredly a control deck. Gonna mulligan these. These are for racing aggro. We'll keep these Dorkos. Yeah, Ezreal, in my mind, is like the poster child for iterate until you get it right and don't stop trying in Runeterra. Because I really think the place Ezreal's design ended up at is really fantastic. I think they had a couple of misses, and the spot where it finally landed was really good. Do I trade this for this and a gem? I think the answer is no. I get a little punished by an avalanche down the line, potentially, but... Do.
Break their spirits and their souls.
Because now this can hook this, then this can generate a gem if they don't have another deal one. Gonna get Taric leveling. And honestly, I think this exchange is good for us, right? Like, that's a huge tempo play for us, them killing Taric there. That's phenomenal. So we get to, like, play to the board, then open attacks next turn. Oh. This is a punish for me not gemming. I think I sharp sight to save this goat. It effectively heals it as well. I don't know if I'm playing this too. I can't. I'm one short. I think I'm gemming this to play around Avalanche eventually. Oh, I should have done that on opens next turn, though. Small missequencing there. And then I am going to pump the goat to play around Avalanche post-combat. So it gets +1/+1 until the turn. Sure. Still a pretty big swing for us here. With the ramp, they don't quite have Ruination next turn, which is great for us. Play Tryndamere so I can stun him. I'm gonna protect from a second Avalanche here. Got rewarded for gemming this last turn. Unfortunate. This card's so good. Now they have Ruination mana. Feels like we're kind of fucked no matter what we do here. I think we're supposed to play into Ruination. I've already played so many sweepers, like they're more likely to have spot removal. Obviously we could get got here, but we're gonna get got by something. That's a good start for us. Well, Avalanche is still on the table, but Ruination is off. Chris.
King.
Flavor and spice. Eat up, friend.
So we're like a little bit ahead on board, but my opponent's average top deck quality is much higher than ours from here. And they're in a relatively healthy life total here. This is again a matchup where I love a sideboard so much. Like, This is just like a very different game if I can just like cut these stupid sparkle flies from my deck in a matchup like this where it's bad. Alright, again, just not gonna play around Avalanche. Just can't afford to. I'm too far behind, just gotta hope they don't have it. Get Blighted Ravine or Avalanche, we'll just concede. Alright. I'll play something else. This deck, like, doing something kind of powerful, but I don't know. It doesn't. This is. I played this deck a little bit off stream, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like this ends up being competitive or tiered in this format, but it just doesn't have a lot of player agency in it. Like, it's kind of mid-rangey, but it's also like, I don't know that mid-range is the right word to describe it. The more I play this, the more it feels like an aggro combo deck that's just a little bit bigger as opposed to a mid-range deck. Like, we really don't have that many interactive elements. We've got like a couple of challenger idiots, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't know. It's neat, and Golden Aegis with Taric is a kind of sweet combo for big burst turns, but it felt like the big burst turn is like the thing that was good about this deck, and the rest of the deck just kind of felt pretty middling.